riding buddies. This week we're out at QMP for the Queensland Trials Championships. So kick back for this video and we'll check out what happened at the Queensland Trials Championships for 2021.
First off, we have the ladies class. That was taken out quite convincingly by Zoe Ilka. Rob Hay was quite convincing on his bull taco to take out the twin shot class. Harrison Lown did a great job all weekend to take out the junior class 7 to 12 years. Luke Herman, another one of our juniors, 13 to under 16 years champion. The veterans 55 years plus was taken out by Thomas Rafferty. Veterans 40 to 55 was taken out by Gareth Teal. Drew Whiteman had a big weekend to take out the Masters 35 years plus. Zoe Ilka and Tom Wager paired up to be our sidecar champions for the Queensland Championships.
What's the bike that you guys are riding?
It's a Circo Trials sidecar. It's a custom-made machine.
How's the day been going for you?
Interesting.
Reasonably well. We've had a bit of success on some sections. A few of them haven't quite gone to plan, but mostly going well. Keeping our feet up most of the time.
So, as a sidecar handler, how is it hanging out the side?
I mean, it can be a bit terrifying at first when you're hanging out like that. A bit daunting, but you get used to it.
As a rider, normally you're an A-grade solo rider. How is it riding a sidecar?
It is a whole different game. You've got to relearn everything you know. On flat ground, it's very similar to your solo bike, but as soon as you get full lightest angle or incline, it just behaves differently. Instead of planning just your one line where you go up and you pick your line out, you have to account for what's going to happen when your other wheel hits anything. It can drag you to the left, it can drag you to the right, it can flip you upside down. It's amazing the amount of chaos it causes.
Being on a sidecar, you guys are attracting a fair bit of interest.
Hopefully. We're trying to get the sport out there. It's not as common as it used to be. Back in the 80s, it wasn't uncommon to see, well, I wasn't there, but I've heard it wasn't uncommon to see 20 to 30 machines at an event, but you hardly see them anymore. I'm not sure why it is. It's just a lost sport, so we're trying to bring it back and get more people into it.
And how have you finding the sections?
They're pretty well set. There's a few hard ones where we almost ended up upside down on one of them.
It's fine.
But most of them we've been getting through without too much hassle.
Trial 6, or Introductory, third place was Mason Christoph. Second place, young Ty Blake. And first place, our senior statesman, George Lewis.
Okay, so I've caught up with Carl Cheney out here. Now, Carl, you're a road racer. What are you doing out here?
Mate, you know as well as I do, I got old, man. It's time to start playing these things. We're too old to be banging around the paddock anymore, Cobb.
Yeah, no, it's you're looking pretty good out there. I know you haven't been doing it for long. How long have you been doing it for?
This is my 9th event now, bud. So, you know, it's brand new, Cobb, man. But geez, it's fun, eh? It really is.
Yeah, the atmosphere out here. I noticed myself. The atmosphere at a trials event is so much different to any other competition. You found that?
Mate, remember the days when we were at Bathurst racing? It's like that now from the 80s. It's fun, it's enjoyable, man. It's great. Yeah, the boys. I'm new. 4 of the senior ex-world champion Australian champion guys have taken me to help. That's how good the sport is, man. It's brilliant. It really is.
They really get behind everybody out here, and there's always a hand there to help you, isn't there?
Mate, there really is.
Thanks there, Carl.
My pleasure, my friend. Absolute pleasure.
Trial 5 was very hotly contested. Third place was Mark Hall. Second place, Rodney Jenner. And first place, Peter McWilliams.
Okay, another rider we know out here, Rod Jenner. Mate, last time I saw you were on an enduro bike. What's going on?
Changed. Lower seat height.
Oh, the shorter legs. Your legs are shrinking.
You know what? The trials bike is so good for coaching on because I pull up, sit down, do all my coaching. I hardly ever step off the bike now. So it's really good, yeah.
Yeah, so how long have you been riding a trials bike for now?
Oh, look, I had a trials bike back in like 2007 when I was traveling around doing the farm shows I had a trials bike and I rode a little bit then, mainly down Victoria and South Australia. But yeah, I've had this nearly 12 months now, so it's the only off-road bike that I actually ride at the moment. I've got a couple in the shed, but this is the only one I ride, so I use it for coaching, and I've enjoyed joining Western Districts and actually doing some of the events out here as well.
Yeah, because you've been riding off-road events since about 1902. So, and it's funny to see you on a trials bike.
Yeah, and you know what? It's silly. I sort of wish I had done it earlier now. It's cheap. You know that you can go and buy a 10-year-old bike and be super competitive still. A 10-year-old bike on a motocross track or off-road racing, it's a pretty worn-out bike. You know, like
yeah, they're pretty buggered by 10 years old.
Yeah, and this is just amazing for your skills at low energy levels. You know, so you're just working on clutch, throttle, brake, you know, balance, cornering. It's all the basic stuff that no one practices, that every single person should practice.
Yeah, it's really good work on all those techniques, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. Okay, thanks, Rod.
No worries, mate. I will see you in the section.
Trial 4 went from one extreme to the other. In third place, one of our juniors, Luke Herman. Second place, Hunter King. Then you go first place, one of our senior riders, Gareth Teal.
Okay, so I've got James here in the family. Everyone's out here watching the Trials 2021 Queensland Titles. James, are you a Trials rider?
No.
No?
No.
So,
I have a trials bike, but I wouldn't call myself a trials rider.
So what are you doing out here?
Just come and have a look, see what it's all about.
Yeah, a bit of a check out. Might get you out here maybe next year for Queensland Titles.
Well, maybe. Maybe we'll see what happens. See if I can get the bike running. See if I can get the body running as well.
What's brought you into the world of trials? Like, what's made you just come out here and have a squeeze?
Well, I bought a trials bike to better my enduro skills and find that I look forward to riding the trials bike more than the enduro bike now, to be honest.
Yeah, they're good fun, and they build up your abilities on the enduro bike too, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I haven't had it long, but I've noticed further improvements in my enduro riding really quickly.
Yeah, cool.
My balance and my ability to stand up on the bike for longer periods is much better than it used to be.
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thanks, James.
No worries.
Trial 3 really showed what trials was all about. These guys rode with each other all weekend, helping each other and supporting each other. But at the end of the weekend, it had to come down to a second and first place. And second place was James Wager. And first place was Jack White.
Okay, so now we've got another one of our A graders, Matt Herman here. Hey, so Matt, how's the weekend been going for you?
Oh, it's been all right. Sort of pushing myself along a bit, but it's going good.
Cool. Hey, you're on a bit of a different bike here. You're on the battery bike here. Mate, is that a little bit harder, or do you find it easier than a petrol bike out on the trials?
Oh, I definitely find it easier. It suits my abilities well.
Fair enough. So the weekend, I'm looking around here, there's a lot of smiling faces, people are really happy. You're enjoying yourself?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So how long ago did you start riding trials?
Oh, I got back into it properly about 3.5 years ago.
So you did trials at a younger age as well?
A little bit, but that was like, I was maybe stopped when I was 9.
Yeah, okay, so you were in it, out of it for a long time and back into it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're A grade now, so you're working your way up. Do you want to try and get into expert, or you want quite happy to stay at A grade?
Oh no, I definitely want to move up at some point. Don't want to be stuck down here.
down with all those low lives down in the A graders. But so you're riding Queensland Titles this weekend. Where are you going to from here?
Oh, I don't know. Got to see what comes up on the calendar.
Depends what COVID does, I suppose, eh?
Yeah, it's been ever changing.
Yeah, cool. Okay then, Matt. Thanks heaps.
All good. Thank you.
Now we get to the big boys, Trial 2, or what used to be called A grade. The beater, Toowoomba Motorcycles, Jared Bowen, took out third spot. Electric motion mounted, or battery bike, Matthew Herman took out second spot. For first place, Drew Whiteman took out the whole weekend. with an absolutely amazing ride.
So I've caught up with Drew at the end of the day. Drew, it looks like you might have the A-grade win.
Looks like it, yeah. I haven't seen the scores, but yeah, that's what I've been told.
Yeah, well, so that's got to be a good weekend for you. Eh?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, that's my best result to date. So, yeah.
Yeah, so
really happy with it, yeah.
Yeah, so first in A-grade, first outright, because A-grade makes you outright,
Yeah,
so
that's right.
that's got to be great. So the day, like the whole weekend, from what I've seen, it's been absolutely awesome.
Yeah, really good weekend. Western District's put on a great event. QMP, the venue's really nice. Yeah, all the sections were really good for me. Challenging, but also really fun. Yeah, I just had a great weekend.
Yeah, so, and as you said, some of the sections are challenging. Watching you there on a few of the harder sections there, and some of the sections for you A-graders were, well, for everyone really, but the A-grade sections were pretty tough in a few of them, eh?
Definitely challenging, yes. Definitely some big splats in there, and yeah, had to put a lot of effort in.
Yeah, over the back there, I got a video of you going up that big rock wall, and
yep.
Man, that was it's pretty hard, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It was, yeah. And video never does it justice.
No, you got to be here.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. If any of your listeners want to come out and look at an event, they'll definitely see have a better show than what you see on the video. So, but yeah, it was good day.
Yeah, cool. Okay, thanks for that, Drew.
Yeah, no worries. Catch you later.
So when everything came out in the wash, it was just an absolutely awesome weekend. Beautiful weather. Great facilities out of Queensland Moto Park near Boona. Some absolutely awesome competition from all the riders involved with the whole weekend. Of course, the Western Districts Trials Club was right behind this. It was a matter of third time lucky. After 2 other attempts at getting the Queensland Trials Championships up and running for 2021 and having COVID cancel both those events, it was really nice to finally be able to run it and crown our 2021 Queensland Trials Champions. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button down there. Also too, if you enjoyed this video, which really I hope you did, make sure you leave me a like. We're just going to follow through and watch some more footage and see what else happened at the Trials Championships for 2021. A very big congratulations has to go to the Western Districts Trials Club for this event. It was absolutely phenomenal. If you've never been and watched an actual trials event live, you need to get along and have a look. The videos here just don't do it justice. Getting up and close and personal with the riders in the sections, you really get to see what goes on and see all the little things that happens while the riders are trying to get through these sections.